Alright, just about ready to get started here in just a minute. Just getting things fired up, so give me just a sec. Playing Harbour Town this week in the Indoor Golf Club League. Should be really interesting. I'm wondering if I should just excuse me, play it cool and not hit my driver here, because I've just been struggling with my driver. I mean, there's an opening up there. Maybe if I just aim down the middle here and take it nice and easy. If you guys watched the match play that I played here at Harbour Town, I actually won in that match play, but if you watched it, I ended up in a tree. No joke. I ended up in a tree. It was ridiculous. And so do I even really want to hit driver here? I mean, I've kind of corrected my driver. I know kind of what's going on with several different things. It's going to take me some time, I think, to get it all figured out. So, I mean, should I really be doing this here? I don't know. Let's see. We'll tell ourselves real quickly by hitting one. I warmed up by hitting a couple pitching wedges. I usually don't go hit a bunch of balls before I, play around, indoor at least. Look at that. That's good for me. Oh, it still grabbed a tree. This course is tough. That's all right. I'll take it. Off and running. You know, that was pretty good for me. I'm not gonna lie. My drive's been difficult. That's what I've been trying to do. I've just been trying to get it towards the middle. Jay, are you a beta tester for FlightScope as they are planning to release another firmware? Yes, I am, Richard. I actually beta tested the crap out of the current 0.09 beta firmware. They have released an AVR firmware since I've been testing that, but not a, what is it? Am I going to say it wrong? DVR, AVR? But yeah, the 0.09, which is actually for the radar side of things, not the computer side that controls like the lights and stuff that they updated. I'm currently using UNEEKOR QED today, just to clarify. I put that in the comments. But I talked to the guys about a week ago, and I said, hey, a lot of people are asking when 0.09 firmware is going to be released. And they said very soon. Like, I thought they meant like that week. And I said, okay, I just want to be able to kind of give everybody an update. Everyone's asking, because it obviously performs better. And so, I mean, I can only imagine it will be any day. I'd be more than happy to ask them again. I just shared a video with them actually recently, doing some testing, and showed them some things. That actually wasn't even really related to 0.09. It was just the Mevo Plus overall. I really just didn't hit that well. I don't know if you guys could see that or not. We can probably watch it in my replay. I needed to stay down on that ball. That was thin. I've got problems that are actually tied into my driver and my irons, the way my swing changed on me. I kind of need to transition them to both clubs. Hope that answers your question, Richard. 52 feet. Gonna go for a little bit of kind of like a bump and run here. Don't be too much. All right. I'll take that. Any decent score on Harbour Town, in my opinion, is a good score. When you can't control the ball perfectly, like it's I've been playing lately, that's a good hole for me. All right, I'm gonna try to fire through 18 holes, relatively fast today. I'm not gonna play speed golf like I did a little while ago. I felt like that was too fast. I actually scored quite well. I scored worse when I took my time the next day. All right, for the next round. But I'm really, I really want to start working on some things that I've been learning, rather than just going out here and whacking it around. That was better. that wasn't even struck that great, but it was way better for me. I mean, those are the type of drives that I'm going to take all day compared to what I was doing before. Amazing how just these little adjustments he gave me when I swing it properly, or at least fair. You know, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't even a good hit, but at least it's keeping the ball, you know, reasonable. So, I mean, I could hit a little 3 hybrid and try to get it up close there. Do you go for it? Or do you like lay up with a 5-iron? Like right there? That's tough. 5-iron or 3 hybrid and try to roll it on or something. I think I'm going to hit the 3 hybrid. What else is going on? Richard says, I'm a golf pro in New Jersey. Teach you at Hyatt Hills Golf Course. Well, hell, I need you to give me some advice. No, that's awesome. Good stuff. Here to keep you honest in your swing. Hey, I'm working on that swing. I'm working on it. Good pass there. Driver's looking good. Hey, the driver's looking better. You know, I wouldn't call it good compared to, you know, where I was a while ago, and you know, where I'd like to be, but man, it sure is better. Oh, see, I did it with the 3 hybrid though. I'm gonna be okay, but that was not where you want to be. Not the swing. Look at that thing on the toe. It's all right. Gave myself a nice little chip here. Love that everybody's jumping on. Good stuff. J-Max says, go for it. I always go for it, says Sean. Are you playing with wind and penalties on? I guess. Apparently. But, you know, I'm using the UNEEKOR QED, so I don't know if it's going to affect me or not. I'm not using the E6 ALG. So I don't think that wind's going to affect me. Because we have the choice with the UNEEKOR system. Not too many times you can be aggressive. Yeah, isn't that the truth? 89 feet. It's braking a little, so I'm going to aim maybe just a tad left. It's braking a little left to right. 89 feet. I got to get this. Oh, man. It's got to go, though. I did it. I left it short. That wasn't a good strike. Look where that hit on my club. I felt it right away. That was a poor chip. Well, let's make it up with the flat stick. There it is. The camera technology in the UNEEKOR QED has really made me appreciate sim putting. I mean, I really like, you know, the way it reads it. I love the feedback. You know, it's pretty cool. I mean, I actually like putting. And here's what's funny. I talked to a lot of people. Been having a lot of discussion about putting with radar. You know, like I was just doing putting with TrackMan a little while ago, and I obviously was putting with the FlightScope Mevo Plus for a while. I mean, a lot of people say that like you shouldn't have to adjust, but I mean, when you have like a radar unit like the FlightScope Mevo Plus, where you can take outside, and you know, it has the great, you know, capabilities of going outside. Having to adjust for putting inside wasn't that bad for me. I actually became a decent putter with the Mevo Plus indoor. I know some of you other guys, you know, have got it down pretty decent too. Played my round with Mevo earlier, so nothing on for me. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Mevo is sending data direct, so yeah, even though it might show wind. So if you can believe this, I was setting my club up closed right at my setup. That was my biggest problem, and I had to lower my hands down a little bit. These are all my swing coaches, you know, start to bringing my driver back. Oh boy, that wasn't it though. That wasn't it, guys. Yikes. That was terrible. Caught that tree, didn't get distance. Let's hope that doesn't keep up. All right, time to fire it over. Here we go. Can I clear it with a 6-iron? I think I can. I think you just go for it. Go for it. I swung at it so hard. Oh, cart path, get me a little closer. All right, this is what it is. That was not great. Not great. "41 yards. These are always challenging for me. Trying to get that distance now with my wedges. A little under halfway kind of for me. Stick. Sweet. All right, I recovered. Short game recovery. Short game recovery. Got out of there. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh yeah. I usually aim like right here. So 183, but it's 178 there. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. That was terrible. That was just, didn't even hit the ball well at all. Just a bad swing. I'm interested to see where it's going to let me drop. It's going to let me drop there. It's not really the point of entry, is it? I mean, I feel like that's kind of getting lucky, isn't it? That kills me though. Really kills me. Man, one of those holes where I usually play it safe all the time. Be good. Go far. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. "35 feet. Yikes. Putting for bogey. I had the line. I got a little scared to hit it too far. Wow. Well, that sets you back. So much for being under. Does E6 have penalties, and how do they compare? Yes, they have penalties. So they have wind, they have rough, they have sand penalties. But it depends on your device. Some of the devices, like SkyTrack and like FlightScope, send the data direct. They do not allow the E6 alg to take over. And so penalties don't work. So FlightScope, even in their situation, they asked E6 to remove the wind because it was showing it at first, and they didn't want people to be confused. So they asked them to remove it because wind's not a factor. I think they just don't want any algorithms, for the most part, messing with their data, from what I've been told. Henry is intense about having data his way. Well, I got it back going right. That's going to kill me again. Get a bounce or something. Oh, I thought I'd get down here and at least keep it realistic. Looks like it's going to be a tough round. Tough round. That's a long... I mean, like, what do you even do here? Jeez. I've got to clear that tree. I don't know if I can clear it with a 5-iron. Maybe I'll just go like up and over, like this. That's what I was trying to do. I knew it was only going to go like 200. I had to get that ball in the front of my stance and kind of lift it up. You know, it wasn't terrible, that's for sure. 112. That could be decent. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, it had a chance. Oh, it's going to roll out, isn't it? Nope. It had a chance of going in the hole. Holy moly, that would have been sweet after that double bogue. Yup, in line with the flag. Holy moly. Yeah, well, if that was my holy moly after my drive, that been there. It's not even surprising for me at this stage. Oh man, I don't get it. I mean, I've been at least working on things. It hasn't been great, but all right. I'll slow this down a little bit. Try to get these couple things in check. See if I can do this. No, it still went right. Man, I really thought that I was going to correct that this time. That's not good. I need to, that was off the heel. I need to this is what I like about having this. So I'll just pull up QED sometimes, the Ignite software, and I'll just replay this. So inside out, that ball just took off right. Look at that. Might have got a little too close to the ball, maybe? That's a bummer. I mean, do you just go for it? Do you aim here and try to launch to the right of that tree and draw it back? I think it's going to hit that bush right in front of me. Personally, I'm going to hit a little too much club, thinking that it's going to hit that bush, and at least maybe it'll break through. I don't know. Probably missing some comments. Took a peek at it, J-Mac. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh, it ricocheted. It ricocheted twice. Oh, poorly executed. They say to limit the damage, and I would say that I am out here causing damage. Not good. Not good. And now here's what's tough. Now I have a shot in between these trees. Can I get it up and over? I'm gonna not hit my 58. I'm actually going to hit a 54, a little chopped off. I hit it off the toe. I'm still in trouble. Well, not good. Not good. That would be gear effect. What are you talking about? What shot are we talking about gear effect? Are we talking about my ball shooting right when I hit it off the heel? Let's see here, 41 feet. I'm going to aim a little right because look at that break. I need to sink this. If I would have landed it a little shorter, it could have broke towards the hole. That was the line. I got a little too much of it. Well, what does that do for us? That's not good. What was that? Was that a par 4? Oh man, Harbour Town's tough. I'm still one over. Okay. 182. Driver, yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about, J-Mac. I'm trying to focus as much as I can here. Just pull-o-rama. That could be dangerous. I got lucky there. Swinging like crap. I thought I'd get down here and swing all right, and nothing like I worked on the other day. Just garbage so far. 83 feet. Stop. Nope. Should have played that up higher. That was my own fault. I played that low like that. 18 feet, 1 inch hill. Oh. I mean, I knew I pulled it just a tad. I thought I would still get it in there because I had enough speed. But see how that ball took off left of the line? It was not giving me a break. I played from a similar spot today. My first real round in forever, yeah. Also outside. Nice. Yeah, I play in those spots outside as well. 252. Can we get the driver straightened out? Close. I mean, it was like better, you know. But don't hit the cart path. I don't need that. I feel like that was pretty close. Like I almost could have. Yeah, that was much closer. Hey, road to recovery. 191 though? That's not good. That's not good at all. Water on the left, so I don't want to try to get it there and pull it. Pull-o-rama. They do make me laugh. Wish I could say this to myself on a course. I had a 96 today. The lockdown has killed my golf game. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, even now that we're okay to play here in Michigan, you know, the course is like all jammed up. There's like one person per cart, and you know, no clubhouse and all these different things. It's a little bit of a mess. I agree. It's pulling a little bit. Oh no. That was the club. I mean, it wasn't a bad shot for me, honestly. Like, it wasn't terrible. Man. I thought I was going to stick that. Look at this shot. 42 feet. And it's a flopper. Get down. I love it when they hit the ceiling. You know you did your job flopping it up. I had someone ask me the other day if anybody has been kind of paying attention to the IXO that's coming. So like here is my ceiling here, 3.5 feet. Puts me at like right in front of my first baffle is about 3.5 feet. And I've never hit a ball even past like this third baffle, and it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 more baffles to go. I really think it would take like a Phil Mickelson to even come close. You'd have to be putting effort into it, you know. Someone was saying, what if somebody hits a driver and pops it straight up in the air? We were kind of joking that, you know, you might want to just keep those guys or gals out of your sim if you're rocking expensive hardware. Carlos says 2 weeks till my Mevo comes. Awesome. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Yeah, we've been definitely cranking out a lot of videos the past couple months. Tried to once we established the channel and kind of, you know, wanted to keep it going, you know, to put in the extra effort to kind of grow during a time of, you know, awareness in the sim world. So I appreciate all you guys watching. Obviously, need the viewers and subscribers and everything to keep growing. I think it's funny how some of the forum guys and stuff have been making fun of, you know, why do you, oh, it's annoying, you always ask people to subscribe. Well, if you don't ask people to subscribe, oh, did that throw my... Harbour Town. Harbour Town. Like, it barely hit that branch and just threw it down. But anyway, I was just laughing because, you know, the channel came out of the middle of nowhere. I think no one expected it to, you know, blow up. I mean, there's, you know, and it's not like I've had a bunch of videos with 40,000 views or something. It's, you know, handfuls of them at 10,000 views, handfuls at like 5,000 or 6,000, a lot of them at like 2,000, 3,000, a lot of them at 1,000 or whatever. And they're like, you know, it makes me almost want to give a thumbs down, you know, when you ask for, you know, ask people to subscribe and like the video every time. Well, YouTube literally recommends it. I mean, they tell you to, you know, tell your viewers to subscribe. I mean, some people might be on YouTube the first time or never seen your channel, you know, and they're popping on for a second, you know. I just thought it was kind of humorous. That's all. I'm just kind of preaching out loud. Nope. That was so pulled when I was coming down towards the ball, I almost stopped. Gosh. Like, what was that? Time for a miracle. Time for a miracle. So I actually can hit this shot as much as I don't want to. Let's see if I can actually pull it off. This will be fun. Get up. Oh, if I rolled that in, wouldn't that have been sweet? I've got a couple shots up my sleeve. I mean, not that I can do that every time, but I mean, I know how to hit the shot. You know, I know what iron to use depending on the distance. I know how to set up, I know where to aim. I mean, that would have been sweet. If I make this putt, it'll be just as good. In the hole. What a recovery. How about them apples? What's going on up here? Of course, the subscribers help. This is perfect for us guys wanting a simulator. The forums are great, but this is actual footage. I appreciate that, Carlos. And yeah, that's the thing. It's like 99 point whatever % of the people like the video and give positive feedback and everything. So yeah, I mean, I kind of ignore those comments. I just thought I would share them. I thought it was kind of like humorous, if you want to call it that. You know, if one person thinks that it's annoying that I tell people, you know, or I ask people to subscribe to the channel, that's okay. You know, it's one person. I can't cater to every single person, right? The Eagle Plus would have helped. Guess I missed where that was. Congrats, Michael. I've been on first time out today. Oh, probably on the real course. Practice is what I think you guys are talking about. Anybody see that recovery shot? I'm just kidding. I mean, slowly reeling it back without hooking. You know, not awesome, but reeling it back. Where did it hit? Still on the heel. Yeah, I'm going to get a little further away from it. I feel like I'm a little too close. 174. Keep putting my tee there, my ball up there. Little thin. Sneak in there. Wasn't terrible. I mean, there are just tall trees everywhere on this course. Everywhere. I mean, it's incredible. So that's uphill, so I can almost get this to the hole. It's going to slow down. All right. Little bump and run action. Oh, it's left, though. Yeah, I really kind of can see that. I probably got handsy with it and didn't actually leave my hands out front. Michael says, that was a great recovery shot. Well, all right, thanks. I was just kidding. My SkyTrack sold less than 30 seconds after I posted on eBay today. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, the demand is still there, isn't it? On everything. On everything. I mean, the partner I work with, I've been referring truckloads of people on the UNEEKOR QED. I think like 10 of those sold in the past week. I mean, and that's a significant price level, you know, starting at $6,000. I mean, think of all the $2,000 units selling, all the $6,000 units selling. The TrackMan guy that came and visited, he's installing TrackMans around the Michigan area, like often. $25,000 TrackMans, often, you know, and possibly even more for the custom setups, a lot more. I mean, that's big bucks. People are spending some money on golf. Oh, see, I almost corrected a little too much, didn't I? And so what? That was still kind of towards the heel, though. I mean, the tough part is I was working with my coach, and he said that, you know, getting my face opened up and stuff, that was just a piece of the equation. You know, it wasn't the whole. My swing's still pretty messed up, you know, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This UNEEKOR is really impressive at the price point. How does it match up to HD Golf? I've actually had HD Golf running a lot. I have the screen off right now, and it matches up really well. I don't run the reflective strip all the time, so HD Golf doesn't pick up on the spin. But like that last shot, HD Golf had it carrying 245, and if my memory recalls, that has to be really close to 262, so a little further carry. 245 and 262. That was the difference in the last shot. And then ball speed 147 versus, oh, all the data's not in here, is it? You'd have to go to QED. So ball speed 147 versus 150. So a little bit faster. But see, I'm missing spin and everything on HD. But I mean, like club head speed, HD had me at 102. This was at 96. which they've always been a little bit slower because they don't measure the distance and everything off the club head speed. That's why the smash factor is always a little high on UNEEKOR. I mean, everything else looks really pretty. I mean, really close. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. It's measured up really well. Really well. I mean, honestly, HD can miss spin sometimes with the reflective strip. So, I mean, UNEEKOR really never misses spin because it has all its dots. It's funny how you get all these trade-offs between all these systems. Every single system, I don't even care if it's the TrackMan or the Quad or whatever, someone will give you some quirks about it. I mean, every single system. And that's what you got to understand. It's a simulator world. It's not a perfect world. So you really have to find out your needs and wants and what each one does, what your budget is, all that stuff. I think everybody, for the most part, gets that after they look into it all. Get in there. It's a bird dog, isn't it? Not even paying attention. I know one thing, I really need it. Yeah, the Mevo Plus really did match up well with UNEEKOR. And it matched up with HD Golf well, you know? I mean, they all match up reasonably well. It's like that level that you want to get to, you know? Jay, did you check the box, use UNEEKOR trajectory in the pod software? So I actually don't use pod, I use Ignite. That's what connects now with E6. You don't use pod. And yes, I'm using the, let me verify that. I believe I am using UNEEKOR right now. Let me double check. We can look really quick. Yeah, I'm using UNEEKOR trajectory. No. There we go. All right. 261. Okay. Gotta get the driver back out. But even on, you know, and like that last drive I compared, like I said, HD Golf didn't read the spin because I don't have the reflective strip. HD Golf, if you guys remember, it was long versus Mevo, it was short versus Mevo, it was long versus, I mean, I've compared it to a bunch of stuff. I've never seen systems really get the distance like perfect every single time on driver. You know, driver is the one that I feel like the indoor age-old question, you know. Ball's moving really fast in a short period of time. No, see, now I'm overcorrecting it. I mean, I'm gonna be okay, but I need to slow down. Look at that club. Holy moly! I keep saying that. 157. I don't have to bring it out to the right much, though, do I? I was a little worried about that tree. See, it was kind of close to that tree. Of course, what did I do? I left it short. I should have clubbed up. I think the Mevo makes a lot of sense for coaches. Well, they're teaching outside all the time, and then they can use it for indoor. So I don't disagree one bit. I think that that's almost like a target market for Mevo Plus. 37 feet and it's uphill. Get in the hole. Oh, I blew it by. Holy moly. I guess I did just whip that sucker a little much. I hit it low. I hit a low burner. Well, that ruins that hole. What a bummer. Oh no, I did it again, didn't I? It's out. I'm hitting these little low bump and runs and like just blowing them by. I should be chipping these. Man, I really just blew this hole up. Not that was really poor. I need to start thinking here. There we go. Oh man, why did I do that? That was stupid. That was just careless. Just careless. Now we're 2 over. Just careless. Look at this, trees sticking out. Good old Harbour Town. Nope. Now I'm back to letting it bleed right. Oh, I'm going to be in trouble. There's a tree there. That's not where you want to be. That's not where you want to be. Well, that's not good. What do you do here? You punch it with a 7-iron? You have to, don't you? I mean, you just have to. Get low. No, not even close. Now I've got to stick it close. Yeah, that was poorly executed there. That was poorly executed. 43 yards. Don't be too much. I'm losing all my touch. I'm losing all my touch. Don't you hate to see that? That is just too bad. Well, guys, I guess you're going to watch me just fall apart here because I have just turned a few holes into nightmares in no time. So what is that, a double bogey? I mean, that was really bad. I should have had an approach shot. Had a terrible punch out and then chip over. Oh man, and now I have water. Pull that tiger slice. I should have. Wasn't that a sweet shot out of that bunker? He would have totally done that. Well, I'm going for this. We need a birdie now. Gotta go for this. I'm just gonna go for my old draw in there. Oh, I did not. Oh, I went for the draw all the way over to the left. I guess it was safe over there. I think I closed it too much. What I did is I purposely aimed a little right with a closed club face. I wanted to bring it out and around for safety. And that didn't work out. 83 feet. That's short. Yeah, I lost my chipping game. I think I'm just mentally out of it or something. Not focusing, not taking my time. Wow. What are we at now? Yikes. Is that 5 over? Maybe some punch-out tips from Club Pro guy. I need more than... Look at this drive. Oh, crap. We're on 15, now we're 5 over. What was I, 1 under? Oh, man. Oh, that was just really poor short game. And that's usually my, my strong part. Strong part of the game. It was in the beginning. And then I just totally let all that go. Right down the middle, at least. That still wasn't a great swing, but 265. Look at that water over there. Yeah, I'm all set. I'm gonna go ahead and aim here. Obed, I think I need more than just some quick pro tips. We've got problems here in the GSV studios lately. It has not been amazing golf. That's for sure. Oh, man. That's almost trouble. Oh. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is ridiculous. I'm so lucky. Like, I shouldn't even have a chance at this. Be the one. Too much. Well, I could sink this. That'd be nice. Playing a little reckless right now. I don't like that. Definitely playing a little reckless. Burnt that lip. I love how QED doesn't let you get away with those putts though. Like, I pushed that just a little bit. It was right edge. You know, just past right edge. My own fault. CPG is a Twitter personality. Fairly funny. I don't know that. What are your pros and cons of using TGC or E6 ball flight algorithm rather than UNEEKOR? So far what we've noticed is the con of not using E6 is you don't get the penalties. But if you do use E6, we get these like random flyer balls. I don't know what it does with the data, but the data from the system sometimes can catch these like crazy flyer balls. And I don't ever get them if I use the UNEEKOR algorithm. But you don't get the penalties. And a lot of people like penalties. So that would probably be the only main factor. Those two things. If that makes sense, I think that's about it. Mevo doesn't have a choice. Skytrack doesn't have a choice. Nope. Shoot, that's going to make it for such a long hole. Hi, excuse me. Yeah, I'm playing the wrong hole. Don't mind me. Playing through here. Who saw that video going around of the guys in Dubai golfing with the windstorm? Must have been like one of those sand windstorms or something out by the desert. That was crazy. It made me think of Carl when they were out there. He's out there with the bishop, and he's like, I say you keep playing. I don't think the bad stuff's coming down for a while. I mean, that was so windy. That was crazy. That is a chance. Get in there, I need it. Oh, it's gonna roll out. That was it was almost like tempo helps me get my swing back in check. Like I kind of slowed down a little bit, took my backswing a little slower there, and that was a decent strike for me. That's why I was kind of saying reckless golf. I come down here and I play. Oh, come on! It's not giving me a break right now. But yeah, I just play like too fast. I start chatting and not really paying attention or caring as much as I should. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that is a weakness of mine, honestly. I get up to the ball and really don't think about what I'm doing. And I know that sounds crazy, but that is like my golf ADD, I guess. I just lose train of thought. I don't really give it good enough thought. That's been my problem with putting, is I get up there and just kind of putt rather than realize, well, wait a second, it's, you know, more uphill than you think, or, you know, way downhill after the hole, so don't crush it, whatever it may be. It's left. It was almost a good ball. Almost a good ball. It wasn't an amazing swing, but still almost a good ball. Look at this. Yikes. Stop. What was that? Is that a par 3? Oh, this hole. I remember this one. This will make you. I mean, I'm good aiming there. For where I hit it, leave it there. It gives you some buffer. That is a mess. That's OB. It's got to hit a house. You know, they always joke, hit a house. Hit a house. When I was playing my match, we were playing Harbour Town, and the guy I was playing with, who's awesome, he's a riot to play with, ended up on a guy's porch. I felt so bad because it was like playoff time. Like, I'm pretty sure this was our playoff or going into our playoff? I don't remember. I think this was the playoff, and he ends up on a porch. I felt bad. It was just a mess. It was a total mess. I think we were going to playoff. I think he would have had me beat. But, so wait a second. I want to hit this and this. Ugh. So I almost need to like punch out here. Ooh, I don't want to take a mulligan. I want to move that ball. There we go. Oh, I'm just going to go up and over, I think. Just straight. I don't want to go in the water, though. So if I just hit like a 9-iron or an 8-iron up and over is what I'm thinking. Because whenever you hit the tree, you always have to club up. I'll put a little front in my stance, but forward in my stance. Kind of made it over. I mean, it hit the tree a little bit. It's like you can't ask for much more from that position. E6 penalty algorithm broke for years. Out of the rough, your 8-iron can go 120 or 220. Well, you know, some other people were saying that you really don't even want to use the E6 alg anyway until they get it all tuned up. So I appreciate you commenting and mentioning that. Seriously, great shot from 200 out. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I've had at least a few good shots tonight. Definitely playing like garbage, but hey, it is what it is, right? whenever you get a chance, try out Dorado Beach East on E6. I've never played that. I played a couple times this year. Not sure how I'll play. Biggest defense is to win. That's awesome. I didn't even. Why do I not know that course on E6? Wonder if it's a 1.6 course. So it's funny that I always filter by the newer courses, not the 1.6. Because I know the newer ones have been all updated with the latest graphics and everything, but some of the 1.6 are already updated, and they're planning on doing them all, so I need to start digging through some of those. I should ask them for a list. What has been updated on 1.6, or should they just mark them 2.0 maybe? That's what we should ask them to do. Be the one. Nope. Just stayed right the whole time. That's kind of where I was aimed, because I felt like I had just a tad pull on all my approach shots. So lesson learned there, I guess, huh? Looks like it was a little towards the toe though too. So kind of had a little bit to do with both. 27 feet. Would have been sweet if that went in. Well, guys, not my best round. I mean, I'm really glad that I had some good shots in there and made it fun. I had some really bad shots that are kind of an eye-opener on how some things are still really broken. I mean, I'll take it. It is what it is. 77. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I mean, we had an awesome turnout again. I was just sneaking this in. This is a round I had to play for a league, so E6 pricing is confusing. Is it roughly 2K plus 300 a year? It's different for different systems. So like Mevo Plus, let's take that for instance. Well, you get this little iOS base package. It's iOS only, and then you can upgrade for 300 a year and get the basic package, or 600 a year gets you the expanded. But for UNEEKOR, I believe there is an upfront purchase, but it includes the year of expanded. So there's technically kind of like a 600 up front, then 600 gets you the expanded. Why there's some variance in pricing, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if FlightScope's paying for some of the iOS package up front for every unit sold. I mean, I'm sure it's a little bit of everything going on. You know, it's all unique. I mean, E6 will even sell you a permanent. If you just want to buy it outright, you can just buy it outright. But the difference is I think the subscription's nice. It includes all the updates, and then it lets you play online and everything. Where the upfront purchase, I think you have to have a subscription to play online. That's the difference. So I am going to shut this down. Obed, I appreciate you tuning in, man. You're always one of the guys tuning in. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great night. We will talk to you later.